When Capcom first announced Auto Modellista, everyone was pretty much expecting it to be an arcade racer because the game was cel-shaded. When we got the game in last week, we were actually pretty surprised to see that the game plays a little bit more like Gran Turismo 3 as opposed to an arcade racer like Ridge Racer or Daytona USA. The gameplay mechanics are pretty hardcore. You won't be able to go full speed through a track. There aren't any power slides. You really have to have precise brake timing. You need to know the abilities of your car. Also, like Gran Turismo 3, Auto Modellista offers a staggering number of customization options that are sure to keep you busy as you play through the game. Auto Modellista offers a few different options at the very outset. You'll be able to choose from arcade mode, which in turn offers single race versus and time attack modes. There's also a replay editor mode called VGA and Theater, where basically you can go through, edit your replays by putting video overlays over them, adding different sound effects, choosing the soundtrack, or slowing it down or speeding it up to produce another visual effect. This is the same tool that Capcom basically used to create the introduction sequence to the game, so you can create some pretty cool stuff, and it gives a new added element to saving replays. The heart of Auto Modellista is in the Garage Life mode. When you start this mode, you'll be able to select from 3 different types of garages: cement, metal, or wooden. This actually should give you an indication of how much customization is actually in the game. The fact that you can actually customize the garage. You can even throw in items like tires and toolboxes and posters as you progress through the game and unlock them. After you select your car from any one of several different manufacturers, including Daihatsu, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Toyota, you'll be able to customize it. When you're done changing the physical appearance, you can kind of mess around with the insides of your car. You can change the tires, the engine, the transmission, the turbo. Any one of these things can be adjusted so that your car can be fine-tuned for a particular type of race, whether it be street racing, uphill challenge, or downhill challenge, which generally have more hairpin turns and require more precise braking. The races in Garage Life mode are actually set up similarly to those found in Gran Turismo 3 in that they're divided into different skills, as mentioned previously, like uphill and downhill or street racing. The first level that you'll encounter only has 3 of these different types of races, and they're also really easy. The computer really doesn't pose much of a problem at all. So basically, if you place first, second, or third, you'll be able to unlock new items. At this point, you also need to pay a little bit more attention to how you tune your car. If you went from selecting your car and you really didn't change it all that much, and you're in the second level of races, you'll notice that your car really isn't able to keep up with the computer opponents. Basically, this means you just need to go back in and fine-tune your car so that it's better suited for that particular race. Or if you don't even want to fine-tune your car, you can actually just pick up an entirely new one, maybe one you just unlocked, and try that out and see if it works better for you. As mentioned before, the graphics in Auto Modellista are cel-shaded, and as such, every object in the game generally has like a cartoony look. The cars look really excellent, even though they don't generally have as many polygons as those found in cars in more of the simulation type games. They look quite detailed. You'll be able to see the exhaust has its own independent physics system. It'll bounce up and down as your car is zooming through the track. You'll see nice little special effects such as lights beaming off the top of the car as it passes through a tunnel. There's also a really cool effect where you see speed streaks when your car hits a particular speed. Unfortunately, the environments in the game just don't look that detailed. They also have the cel-shaded look. You'll see the skyscrapers and trees and the forest, but generally the environments just aren't that detailed. You will see things like leaves on the ground that will kick up as you speed over them, but generally, other than that, there really isn't that much to it. Anyone who enjoyed Gran Turismo 3 will probably enjoy Auto Modellista. The games share similar gameplay mechanics, and there's just really an almost overwhelming number of customization options in Auto Modellista. Plus, the game will also offer network online multiplayer, which we weren't able to try out with the Japanese version, but Capcom will probably have it ready to go in time for its November release.